stop. A family shop. Think Thayer. Come on, let's get rolling. Come on, let's get moving. Think Thayer.
Again, this is a tale of two halves. I've been up here before and said the same thing. We started off the game poorly, 1 of 6. Gave up a number of offensive rebounds early on, had 5 turnovers, I think, in our first 15 possessions. So it was a tough way to start, and you can't dig yourself a hole against Buffalo, let alone anyone when it comes conference time. But we talked about at halftime, hey, the only category you're winning is you've gone to the foul line more than they have, and you've got more makes at the foul line. But they had 20 more shot attempts at half. They almost had just as many offensive rebounds as we did total. We were in foul trouble, and then we were turning over the ball with 11 at halftime. So it was a bad combination. But I told them I knew we'd win the second half, and we would, and we did. And that's something where we just can't dig ourselves a hole, and we've got to play like that in the second half, in the first and second quarter, and take care of it. But the game was decided early on with turnovers, and just you can't give anybody in this conference more attempts at the hoop. It's a bad combination. But with that said, I mean, we fought, got a lot of contributions. Every kid on our team scored tonight. We were in significant foul trouble inside, but we've just got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. And I just had a funny feeling at shoot around. A couple balls went out of bounds, and I thought we weren't as crisp as we needed to be, and that first 5 minutes really was a telltale sign, in my opinion, of what the rest of that first half was to come. But like I said, I told them at halftime, you're going to win every category in the second half, and you're going to come back and you're going to win the third and fourth quarter. And I just knew we would. We did, but just dug ourselves too big of a hole. And anytime we made a late run early, or in that late third quarter, early fourth quarter, they were able to counterpunch as well. But thought we did a good job of getting to the line and making more foul shots than the other team attempted. That's always been a goal. But at the end of the day, the turnovers and in the first half and the rebounding in the first half was a big differential that the hole was too big for us to climb out of.
The turnovers all game long in your eyes, the causes in your eyes?
As I've said before up here, we try really hard. And sometimes it's almost like quicksand. The harder you kick in quicksand, the deeper you're going to sink. So we're going hard. We're making hard, aggressive plays and getting tips from behind, throwing the ball, missing the open kid, trying to make that perfect pass, trying to make that perfect play, and that has been an Achilles heel for us tonight in that first half. And again, it was just too difficult to climb out of because the hole was that deep. But like I said, proud of the effort. It's just tale of two halves once again.
What can you do to fight that quicksand feeling? I mean,
just got to take care of it. We've got to take care of it as it's gold. I mean, as cliche as that sounds, I mean, it's the most valuable thing out there. And no matter if it's earning a defensive rebound, no matter if it's winning a loose ball on the ground, no matter if it's taking care of it in the half court. And this is a team where I thought, honestly, whoever got to 60 first, I knew this would be a really physical game. I knew it would be pretty low scoring. Type of affair. This wasn't going to be an up and down game. I thought we could get to the foul line with how physical it would be, and just from aggressive play. And we did that, but we weren't able to connect on taking care of the ball. And it's probably that simple of the reason why we earned that loss tonight.
Can you talk a little bit? I don't remember what the final rebounding number was. I know it was close almost all the way through.
No, we won the rebounding battle. Again, we were down a half, but won in the second half, which I knew we would.
But if you would talk about their offensive rebounding, it looked like when their offense was struggling, it became as simple as throw it to the basket and you'll get it till you put it in.
Yes. Yes, that is definitely a Moses Malone technique.
I mean, and can you talk, I mean, they have the height to pull that off, don't they?
They did, and again, it's a physical nature. There were some long rebounds where we'd box for a couple seconds and then long rebound. And again, there were just a lot of loose balls, a lot of jump balls tonight, a lot of people diving on the ground, a lot of deflections. So again, that's another type of physical play, but we have to earn those defensive rebounds. No matter if you got to box out 2.5, 3 seconds, got to hold them. By hook or by crook, you got to get that ball when it matters. And we have before, but tonight playing against a team that wanted that rebound just as much as anybody out there, and they won that battle on the offensive glass. So again, we win however you say it, lose the battle, win the war, whatever. They won the war, but we ended up with a final tally of out rebounding them.
I know you mentioned tale of two halves, obviously, in the third quarter when you brought Maddie in. It seemed like that provided somewhat of a spark. There was a couple stops at the other end. You had some baskets. Cut to about 10. What was it about that spark that you brought?
Yeah, I thought Maddie gave a really good minutes. Not a lot of people. She battles as much as she can, but she's got more tape on her knees than I think anybody in this conference. Is playing with knee pads, so her minutes are gonna be tough when she's diving on the floor as well. And she said she landed funny during the game, but she's fine. But with that said, yeah, they always counterpunched. We rallied, and then they counterpunch with either a three or an offensive rebound putback or whatnot. But again, we fought. Can't emphasize this enough. I knew we'd win the second half, and we did. But unfortunately, the hole was too big in the first half to come out of.
Is it hard to stay crisp or sharp when you've gone through a tough stretch the last 10 games?
I don't think so. We've been practicing well. We've got our men's practice squad. We're into more of a routine, always watching kind of like a highlight Little Lake edits tape before a practice of our last game, and then you get a 2-day prep. So we're in a good routine, in my opinion. But the difference, you're going to face different styles night in and night out, and that's with 2 days prep, you're going to find in conference play, you're going to have more highs and lows in my opinion because of that. But everybody faces that because there are so many different styles in this conference. But at the end of the day, we had our chances against Central, had our chances in other games, but always had that first quarter lull or slow second quarter start, but good first and third and fourth quarter. So again, just putting more consistent minutes together and taking care of the ball was really the big difference tonight in my opinion. But I don't think there's a lull. Everybody wants to win. Everybody's going to play hard, especially at home.